So another win today. How did you assess that performance?
Yeah, really pleased today. I felt last couple of games we got good results, but we hadn't played particularly well. We got through it, whereas today I thought we played well, good performance, and always happy to come away 3-0.
The conditions haven't been great. The first half, brilliant performance, but just couldn't quite get that goal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think we had a couple of great chances. I thought their keeper pulled off a couple of great saves. But yeah, it'd have been nice to go in at half time with a couple of goals to the good. But I just said to the lads at half time, I said that you're playing well. If you keep concentrating defensively, even when we're in possession, because we had a lot of possession in the first half, the only chances they're going to get is if you make a mistake. So just be a bit more patient in possession, and I think we did that second half, and good to get the 3 goals.
Yeah, the result seemed like a formality really in the end. It was one-way traffic for pretty much most of the game, and the goal eventually did come in the second half from Aidan Savoury.
Yeah, brilliant from Savs again, and obviously Joe chipping in as well at the end. But yeah, no, I said last week, I felt we got to 2-0 last week, and we took our foot off the pedal a little bit and kind of let Wisp each off. I thought, and I really wasn't happy with that. Even though the lads were comfortable, it was difficult conditions. But so today I was really keen for them to really keep the foot on the pedal, and it was good to get a third goal as well, just to completely finish it off.
Just how important do you think that first goal was to sort of knock the stuff in out of Spalding?
Yeah, definitely. They came here and they worked really hard in the first half. And when I was walking off at half time, I said to Killer, I said they looked like they'd gone a little bit. So I was just keep the pressure on. And as soon as we scored, I thought that we were going to go on to win the game. But obviously, I wanted to get hopefully 3 or 4 goals. But we got set for 3.
Looking at Savs' 2 goals, 2 brilliant finishes again.
Yeah, great. I can't really remember the first one, but I was just talking to you off camera then about the second one, and I thought it was great. I thought it was a great little spin and finish, and he deserved that. He puts a real shift in for the team, and he's good for the change rooms himself. And that's it. He did it last year, and he's doing it all again this year as well.
First part of this next question, Luke Porritt pulled out of the team late on. What happened to him?
He picked up a bit of a knee knock last week during the game. It was all right in play through. He came training Thursday night, and he was fine. And he just complained a little bit after the first part of the warm-up and came in and then came back out and joined the rest of the warm-up, and he was just in a bit of pain and a bit discomfort, and I thought it wasn't really need to risk him really with the personnel they had in the squad today and on the bench, and just hopefully you've got a couple of weeks now so he get himself fit and be ready for what it is.
This then obviously opened the door for Willan to start after signing him yesterday. What was his performance?
Yeah, I thought it was class. To be fair, it was one of them where I turned around and as soon as Poss said he wasn't going to play, I thought put Will in, and decided to put Will in. Then I was panicking for a good most of the first half, thinking that because he hasn't played for that long, he might pull a muscle or whatever. But yeah, he looked sharp. He looked good in possession. I think he 9 times out of 10 when he got the ball, he kept it and made something happen. And he was probably really unlucky not to score. And then just brought him off with about 15-20 to go, just a bit of precaution. But yeah, really, I said Will wants to play, and luckily he's got his chance today, and hopefully we get some more game time as well.
A word on Jason Maiko, who made his first league start since October. He played a good game today, didn't he?
Yeah, the trigger's just his class. His attitude's first class. He comes to every training session. He's been to a lot of games all over the place where he hasn't played a minute, but he's always there in case you need him. And obviously we've needed him the last couple of weeks, and I thought he was outstanding today, and I thought he didn't put the foot wrong, and again just brought him off as a bit of precaution towards the end, but no, really pleased for him, and really pleased with his performance.
It's great to get another victory today, but how important is another clean sheet at the back?
Yeah, definitely. we're obviously going into with a break next week, and then we've got 3 tough games where unfortunately Ingy's going to miss those games, being away in America again. But it's important for momentum into those games, especially against with the first one being Pontefract here as well. And yeah, to keep clean sheets, it's always obviously the lads up front have got confidence today in scoring some goals, and it's good for the confidence at the back of keeping clean sheet as well. But I thought the back 5 I think was superb again today.
Looking at our next fixture, like you mentioned, we don't have a game next week, but we welcome Pontefract here on the 30th of March, a massive game in the playoff run. How are you going to approach that game? Score a lot of goals?
Yeah, it's one of them where I'll hopefully go watch them next week and the following Tuesday. I think they're at home the following Tuesday as well, and see what they're about, and have a look back at notes from the last time we played them and stuff. It was a tough game away from home, and they're effective at what they do. They get bodies forward. They're quite direct with the play, and it's working. The table doesn't lie. They're up there for a reason. So yeah, it'll be a tough game, but if we want to push in the playoffs and want to get promoted, we've got to win these games. So it's just another tough game in the start of a tough week.
Well done, Si.
Cheers, mate.